Robert Ferringo of DocSports here with an NBA free play video. Be sure to like and subscribe the DocSports YouTube channel and go over to DocSports.com for all of your sports handicapping needs. Today's free play, we're talking about the Houston Rockets at the LA Lakers. This one tips off at 8 p.m. on Thursday, December 25th. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas from DocSports. Merry Christmas from myself to you and yours. Hopefully you are having a fantastic week and enjoying a day off. Today, two teams that are not taking a day off are the Rockets at the Lakers. And it's interesting because I can't wait to see, the Christmas Day was always the purview of the NBA, right? NBA on Christmas. That's been the tradition for years and years and years. Well, the NFL being the NFL, they decided to muscle in on the NBA's turf. So for the last few years, they've been stacking games on Christmas Day as well. And the ratings haven't even been close. This is much more of a football country than it is a basketball country, and the ratings prove that. However, it's going to be really interesting. This Rockets-Lakers game is going on tonight. We have a Kansas City Chiefs are playing Denver at 8 o'clock. And Stranger Things is being released on Netflix at 8 o'clock. So I cannot wait to see the ratings and to see the numbers and to see if Stranger Things attracted more of an audience than the NBA and NFL, right? The NFL is the king of television in this country, but can Netflix beat them? That's a side story, though. The main story of what you came here for are the Houston Rockets and the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, the problem with the Lakers is injuries. They are having massive health issues right now. They played their last game against the Clippers this weekend, which they lost as a favorite. They played that game without three of their best players. Austin Reeves is out. DeAndre Ayton, day-to-day with a left elbow injury. He didn't play against Clippers. Rui Hachimura also didn't play. Those are three starters. Austin Reeves is averaging 27 points a game. To make matters worse for the Lakers, Luka Doncic went out on that game against the Clippers. He went out with a leg injury. The lower leg contusions that caused him to miss 3 games a few weeks ago, he had to sit out the second half of that Clippers game. I don't know if he's going to play in this one. And even if these guys, Reeves, who's still going to be out for a while, but Doncic, Ayton, Hachimura, even if they do play, how healthy are they? Okay, that's 4 of the 5 leading scorers for the Lakers. And Doncic and Reeves combined to average over 60 points a game. The Lakers have just been treading water while dealing with these injury issues. They're just 4-4 straight up in their last 8 games, and 3 of those 4 wins have come by 4 points or fewer. So they're just a few plays away from being on a 1-7 slide. Now, Houston is just as erratic, and they don't have the injury issues to point to for the reasons why they are not playing up to expectations. I'm going to give you a hint. Kevin Durant's a loser, and everything he touches becomes losers. That's just my philosophy on why the Rockets are going to be underachievers this year. But the fact of the matter is, they went on the road and beat Denver by 14 points, with takes more than a handshake and smile to take out the Joker on his home court. But then they turned around and they lost to the Kings as 10.5-point favorites in their next game. In fact, the Rockets lost at New Orleans as a 9.5-point favorite and at Sacramento as a 10.5-point favorite. The Rockets have been terrible on the road. They're just 1-5 straight up and against the spread in their last 6 road games. So I don't have a ton of confidence in this Houston team rolling into Los Angeles. However, my free play today is I'm going to say go ahead and lay the 2.5 points with Houston. If, and this is a big if, and this is on you, I'm giving you some homework to do on Christmas Day. If Luka Doncic isn't playing and Reeves, Ayton, and Hachimura, if at least 2 out of those 3 aren't playing, then yes, you have to play the Rockets. If Doncic plays, Ayton plays, and Hachimura plays, then I kind of like the Lakers because Houston's been a mess on the road. But if the Lakers are playing without 4 of their top 5 starters and it's just LeBron and a bunch of clowns basically, then yeah, I actually do think that Houston is going to roll because as we've seen, they go up and down to the level of competition that they play. They can raise their game against a team like the Nuggets or the Lakers, and then they can lower their rate of play against teams like the Pelicans and the Kings. So that is my free play for you today. Again, Merry Christmas, Carpe Diem, and good luck.